Hi, gals and guys. Today we're looking at lesson 3.11 in your Go Math book, and it's on page 223. So go ahead and get that out. And today we're looking at how we can write an addition sentence for problems with equal groups. So we're writing a repeated addition number sentence when we have equal groups. First off, in the listen and draw, it says Clayton has 3 rows of cards. I'm just reading right down here, okay, by the apple. Clayton has 3 rows of cards. I'm just going to underline that. There are 5 cards in each row. How many cards does Clayton have? Okay. And it says here that we're going to use counters to model the problem and then draw a picture of our model. So first off, Clayton has 3 rows of cards. Okay, so remember, rows go across. So, and I always like to draw my rows. So we have 3 rows, and he has 5 cards in each row. Well, I'm going to get out my inch squares here. And let's put 5 cards in each row. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's my model, and this is an array. A-R-R-A-Y. I'm just going to double check and make sure I've done this correctly. I have 3 rows. 1, 2, 3. And I have 5 cards in each row. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, I've done it correctly. We're not done, though. It says, how many cards does he have? Well, let's count by 5. Let's go 5, 10, 15. He has 15 cards. All right. However, we are not done. We need to write the addition number sentence that goes with this. We need to write the multiplication number sentence that goes with this. And we need to answer the question in a complete sentence. So first off, I have 3 rows. And when we were dealing with equal groups, okay, we knew that each group, all right, was a number in the addition number sentence. Well, that's how it is with rows and equal groups. So one row is like one equal group. So I have 1, 2, 3 equal groups. Okay. So the addition number sentence that goes with this is going to be 5 plus 5 plus 5. All right. So let's write that down here. 5 plus 5 plus 5 equals 15. And I always use my finger. Okay, I've just found that when I use my finger, I don't mess up. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 plus 5 plus 5 equals 15. Now I need to write my multiplication number sentence. And when I have an array like this, my first factor is the number of rows I have. So number, that means number when there's like that tic-tac-toe sign. Number of rows I have. Well, 1, 2, 3. I have 3 rows. Okay, times how many in each row? Well, there are 5 in each row. And how many in all? 15. Okay, so this is the number of rows. This is the number in each row, and that's how many things in all. Okay. Now it says, how many cards does Clayton have? Well, remember when we're writing a complete sentence, we're going to use words that are in the question. So we're going to start with Clayton has 15 cards. You could say in all if you wanted to. You could just say Clayton has 15 cards in all. And we've done all the parts to that number story. Now, when I move this, it does say I need to draw a picture of my model. So I'm going to move these out of the way so I can draw my picture. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And the same thing here. And the same thing here. So you do the same. Make sure that you have all of your parts and you didn't skip anything, and you've got your capital letter and your period. Hit pause if you need to and get caught up. So we just finished page 223. Also make sure your name's on it. Let's turn over to 224. And it says, you can use addition to find the total amount when you have equal groups. And we've talked about that. We have to have equal groups. So I have 3 rows, 1, 2, 3, with 4 in each row. Okay, so 3 rows. Remember, each row is a group. So I'm going to go ahead and circle those. And this again is an array. So my addition number sentence is going to be 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, there's my 4. Plus 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, plus 1, 2, 3, 4. And when I add all of those up, I have 4 plus 4 is 8. 8 plus 4 is 12. So I have 12 in all. Now, if I'm going to write the multiplication number sentence for this, then first off, we write how many rows do we have? We have 1, 2, 3. 3 rows. Times how many things in each row? 1, 2, 3, 4. And 3 fours, or 3 rows of 4, of course, is equal to 12. I want you to work on 1 and 2 and 3, and I want you to make sure that you circle your rows because those are your groups. And I also want you to write the multiplication number sentence that goes with these. So hit pause and do that, and then we'll go over these together. Okay, let's look at these. It says, find the number of shapes in each row. Complete the addition sentence to find the total. So first off, remember each row is a group. So I have 3 rows. And how many are in each row? You should have put 5. And then my addition number sentence is going to be 5 plus 5 plus 5. And that is 15. 5, 10, 15. Now I'm going to write the multiplication number sentence. First off, how many rows do I have? 3. Times how many in each row? 5 equals 15. Let's look at number 2. I'm going to circle my rows. Okay. I have 4 rows of how many in each row? 4. And my addition number sentence is going to be 4 plus 4 plus 4 plus 4. And that is 4, 8, 12, 16. My multiplication number sentence is going to be, how many rows do I have? I have 4 rows. And how many in each row? 4 equals 16. Now, whenever I have both of my factors the same, I have a square number. 16 is called a square number because it is a perfect square, as you can see here. We have 4 on each side. Right, so whenever both my factors are the same, my product is a square number because it can make a perfect square. Let's look down here. I'm going to circle my rows or my groups. I have 5 rows. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I have 3 in each row. So I have 5 rows of 3. I'm going to write my addition number sentence. 3 plus 3 plus 3 plus 3 plus 3 is what? 3, 6, 9, 12, 15. My multiplication number sentence is going to be, how many rows I have? I have 5. Basically, the multiplication sign is saying rows of 3 equals 15. Now I want you to notice something. Here, we got 15 here, and we got 15 here. We have the same product. However, if you say to your man that's doing the tile in your kitchen, I need 5 rows of tile with 3 in each row, and he does this in your kitchen, he gives you 3 rows of tile with 5 in each row, they're not the same. You get the same product, but the picture is different. The model is different. So that's going to be a problem. So if I say, if Mrs. Reese, our principal, comes in and says, I need to see your desks. I need to see 5 rows of desks with 3 in each row, and this is what I give her, that's not what she asked for. So make sure that you always have your rows first, the number of rows you have first. Okay? That's important. They'll try to trick you on the test, and you have to know. Okay? You have to know that even if you have the same number, the picture is going to look different. Go ahead and finish this page, 224, and you're going to need to look for part 2. Thanks for working hard.